Hi everyone, this video is the second in our series describing our time in New England.
We sailed from Essex, Connecticut to Rhode Island, exploring Block Island first and then the sailing mecca of Newport.
Enjoy!
After a week in Essex, Connecticut, the weather finally improved enough for us to move on to our next destination. That was Block Island in Rhode Island. Our day started fairly foggy and overcast, but we sailed under the traffic bridge and then waited for the old Saybrook rail bridge to lift up so we could pass underneath it and continue on our way out of the river and back into Long Island Sound. Yes, the engine is off, the sails are up, all is well with the world. And now it's time for tea. Cocoa actually. And I expect there'll be biscuits. The fog burned off around lunchtime and then we had a lovely little sail to Block Island with some decent assistance from the tide. And we are creaming along, look at that. We were still quite early in the sailing season, before Memorial Day at the end of May, so there weren't too many boats in the anchorage at Block Island. Apparently it gets pretty busy later in the summer, but we went ashore to the public dinghy dock and had a look around Block Island. Block Island is very popular with people from the big cities such as New York who fancy a holiday by the sea, but it was still pretty early in the season, so many places were shut, but we still managed to find a place where we could get a coffee, have a bit of a walk around, and then we headed down to the beach. After a short stay in Block Island, it was time to make the 25 nautical mile passage to Newport, Rhode Island. It wasn't a bad passage, a little bit of motoring and a little bit of sailing.
One reef.
That's right, one reef. It was very cool to be entering Newport Harbour, one of the major sailing centres of the world, and as expected there were lots of racing boats about, as well as some very pretty old style boats and schooners which were seen cruising up and down the bay. We anchored next to the I.D. Lewis Yacht Club, along with several other OCC boats that were also making their passage up the east coast of the US, heading to various destinations. The following morning we explored ashore with another OCC boat and had a look around the historic centre of Newport, which dates mostly from the 19th century. Whilst in Newport, Mike also tried to replace the masthead light, which had died not long after leaving Deltaville. However, we were missing a particular tool for the job, so we had to get that ordered, so the job had to be postponed for another time. On our final day in Newport, we dinghied in past all the beautiful boats and paid a visit to the excellent Sailing Museum, which has a lot of exhibits on the America's Cup. So I shall leave you with some footage of what we saw and what we did. We hope you like the video.
Our next video will describe our cruising in Massachusetts.
Thanks for watching.
See ya.